J3 and Samito. For real. I mean, shit, I guarantee you Florida's paying them good bucks, though. Like, shit. But even if, like, I think by far those two are the most successful what affiliations with a org so far. Even better than, like, Emong and, what's the other one? Was it Kabaji? Or was that... Yeah. So they're definitely getting their miles out of it. I thought you liked him. Since the game has gotten better, I like Samito. I'm okay with him at least. I'm not his like biggest fan, but like when I see a clip of him, I'm not like, ugh, get this shit off my screen. It's more like, oh, okay, cool, Samito. Let me know when you're in stream. I sent it to you. Look in a group chat. So not only is this going to be for your play, I already told Laz this because I wanted him to sit in and watch this too. But honestly, it's getting to the point where I feel like I just have to like insert my brain into your head, like at this point. So I'm literally just gonna run through my whole thought process for this. Yeah, okay. So like I have to like insert like in a way like I gotta get you to start thinking like me for specific changes that need to be happening. The whole time on Volskaya, I was just thinking like, my God, why are they running this? Why are they running this into this? Like this is so stupid. What are they doing? Yada 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 yada. That kind of thing. Yeah. Honestly, I would just say stay away from Diva or Zarya entirely. Not to say that Chu isn't a good Zarya, but she's not that good. Just in general, Diva just does so much more. Sigma does so much more. It's just there's no point. Okay, so rolling out with comps here. Personally, like I said, I'm just gonna like try to insert myself into you as much as possible, right? So I would have ran the May McCree or the May Reaper. I know Sunless doesn't like it, but when it comes to league games, it does not matter. You're running what the best comp is so you can win. You know, I mean, if you want to play competitively, get better, win titles and shit like that, you can't play, oh, that's not a fun hero, I don't want to play that hero. No, you have to play the heroes that are going to be best suited for your map. When you do the rollout for the left side, make sure you go up this top door, because if you do, you can just switch to... like let's say Sunless goes Sim, you get the TP out, you can save speed boost and that kind of thing. It's just those small things that we need to start doing in order for us to make sure we're using everything to like the smallest value of getting value, or smallest increment of getting value. You know. So personally, like I said, May needs to be in this comp. One, it's a brawl comp, but two, with the two chokes on the middle of the two sides on the middle of the point, it's Maywall just fits perfectly every time. So okay, we're rolling out. But this is, like I said, this is a very brawl comp, so this is fine. But I would normally just be running the May with it almost at all times. Okay, they don't have a May. You did call it out just to make sure. That's good. Good fire strike. Put your shield down. You don't need to block right now. Just wait for point to unlock, and then you go. Make sure you're, Laz isn't using too much resources for heals, and you're not using your shield health at all. Too much. Once that Reaper dies, that's the go button. You guys should be pushing in. Brig first. Okay, play it slow since you're low. We need to pop. Well, once they come in, we pop Cole immediately. Pop Cole. Again, we need to be taking this fight earlier. You're already down at 30 health by the time we throw Cole out, and Maddie's dead. We needed to throw Cole out as soon as they come through that first choke by the gates. You know what I mean? Reaper. Sorry, a high charge. Zarya's charge didn't reset from when Chase first got the kill, so. No excuse, you should still be able to hold your own. Yep. Since they don't have a Mei, I would not go top left. They're sitting top left. We have a Lucio. If you want, go top left for the bait and then jump down right. They're not going to be able to reach it fast enough, and they don't have a Mei wall to cut you off and choke. Up there, they have more power just because of the natural ability of their comp. They're looking for close quarters fights, so all of them are going to be on that door, being able to swing, shoot, whatever. Right. Fat Shatter just kind of whipped it out there. That's your one test Shatter. After that, you don't do it again. Good beat. Good stun. Nice. Good. That's very good. Very good. Unlucky with the charge. Just back up. Don't worry about chasing. Just keep backing. Back up. Back up. Back up. Tell Maddie to back out. Good fire strike. I wouldn't have gone for that fire strike. Just keep swinging and wait for the fire strike. Nice. Good fix. Good counter charge. Unlucky you missed. Hit this Fat Shatter. Hit the Fat Shatter. Nice. That's alright. We still won that. And we saved Shatter. But that's fine. You did give up point progress, but that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I understand. Big Shatter. Nice. Good attempt on the pin. Very, very dangerous though. The fire strike through that. Once you get 2 swings on someone, try to fire strike through. Good. Break knives. Nice. Nice. Good first round. This isn't the worst comp to run for Orion. Okay, good. You switched to the Orisa. Perfect. If you're gonna run an Orisa Sig, you just run BAP, don't run Ana. Everything else looks good though. Make sure you guys are going right side and holding up there first. Don't worry about taking the position. Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, what do you think the Ana is gonna do over a BAP in this situation? Even if you're not going to be able to capitalize on a need and know that not more heals. It's pretty similar. At least it's similar enough that sure Ana it does a little bit more healing than BAP, but BAP does that AoE heals and ammo, right? But even with nade, the most value you're going to get out of it is is with like a healing buff. Healing buff. That's about it. But for BAP, you have more utility with it. Plus, your tanks most of the time are going to be grouped together, which you'll be able to heal them a little bit more easily. But you take the good position, right side. Personally, I would probably have... Wait. Why the... Okay, Sunless died there. Chase died on point. Conquat. I would probably have done Chase on Ashe. Once I see this, Chase on Ashe, and then Sunless on Echo. Because one, Chase is going to have a much more harder time with Junkrat spam, traps, and everything. And besides the Ana, can't really do much against Pharah. And yeah, if Sunless is on Echo, one, he can pressure the Pharah, and he has better height advantage over them to poke them down. But you already lost one, so just kind of poke from here. Don't push too far out. I like the rotation. Good rotation. Good pull. I'd say keep going for another rotation if you can. The more rotations you make, the less likely somebody is going to be able to rotate fast enough. Because at this point, you're just poking shields. Right. Yeah. That's a good call. Nice, we killing the junk. Focus run down. He has shatter, you know it. Just don't even touch the line. Yeah. From pulling from that angle is a lot harder than it used to be. So yeah, against their comp, that was the right call, is to have Sunless make a crossfire. That would have, because it either forces your Orisa to put a shield behind you, meaning you only have to burn through one shield, or your Ryan. You should have been able to react to that faster with Fortify. Okay, you know they have Tyre coming into this. Again, Laz just needs to be on BAP. I don't know why we popped out. Oh, touch. Never mind. I see. Yeah, just bad comp against what they were running. If Sunless would have made that flank, it probably would have worked out a lot better for you guys. But and when you have the BAP and you're doing that crossfire, when BAP sticks with you guys, one, it buys time for buys even more time for Sunless to kill someone when you're getting pressured down. So let's say you're getting pressured down, BAP's trying to heal you the best he can. If someone gets critical, he throws down Lamp. That's another, like 3-4 seconds that Lamp has to be burned, which also gives more time to Sunless to be able to get a pick off, and you guys still being able to push forward.
Let's get to it already.
Right. Yep. Okay, I like this comp. This is good. I think I've played against Mango Jai before. He's actually a pretty decent Ana. Aggressive, but... Nice. Okay, same thing with Hanamura when you play the Orisa Rein. You should be at the choke. Chu should be right where he is. So that you can be able to swing through, jump in the middle of everyone. If his shield goes down, he'll be able to poke from a distance so he's not getting burned. Good pull and swing through. Back up, shield up. Lamped a little bit too far back. Good pull, fire strike. Make sure you're shooting a little bit lower with it. Good. Yeah, they were taking more damage and were able to build up lamp faster. It's just. I would probably swap off the sim, yes. Well, you have barrier plus other alts. I would say stick with it one more time. But against the double shield, yeah, I'd say you want to swap to something that is going to go through the shields a little bit easier. I mean, you can. Either that, or I'd say probably something more along the lines of, with what you're running if you were to run a sim. What's that? Reaper, maybe Doomfist, Junk is fine. Yeah. Yeah. So. Okay, he gets picked off. They use... Yeah. Okay, they use 3 alts for that. We use 2. That's not bad.
There is still more to my tale.
Okay, good. We swap off the sim. That's fine. Same thing. We go left side. We have the ult advantage here. They overcommitted. Fire strike. Good block. You push in front of it. Yep, push in front of it. Good. Unlucky. Big blossom.
And ready for more.
Well, guess we'll find out. No, but the Reaper did go for a pretty big play, which was very risky. That was one of those high risk, high reward plays that did pay off. So we pull. Okay, if we're gonna do the pull and fire strike, we need to save fire strike for it. We do burst shields with that. Good block. Gotcha, yeah. Okay. 2 pigs. You rotate, honestly, all I can really say is you rotated to the wrong side, that's about it. And... No, I'm saying rotated as in you went to the right side instead of the left, but I can see where AMP is posted that you would want to. Honestly, once you move to the right side, you kind of got fucked. You got pinched. That's it. That would be more on. I don't know. I'd say just the team pushing up further. So if instead of shields, choose shield where it is now. If you would shot it forward more, you'd been able to dance around that a little bit easier. Yeah. I think you were where you were was fine. It's just for Orisa, I can understand Chu's mindset. When he puts the shield down, if you play past that, you're gonna get melted or burnt, right? But with the Ryan Orisa, you should be playing it more, Orisa more as a brawler than an actual, than a regular main tank Orisa. So for you, that's really about it. Uh, yeah, and honestly, I would say pop bongos, but at the time you were winning the fight without needing the pop bongos, and so that's one of those ults that's gonna have to go wasted just because the Orisa is is about to die and her whole team's dead. Fuck, I hate when I do that. I don't know if you go to touch. If anything, you should have swapped the ball. Yeah. Counter charge. Okay, make sure when a ball comes into pile drive, just shield it real quick. That's weird. Okay. End of it. Okay, next code. Do you have any questions for that map in general? Yeah, or either of you.
I'm just kind of here. I don't know what's going on. My mic is like so annoying. Gotcha. I need to just get a new one, but yeah, I've been trying to fix it.
Are you in the stream or no?
No.
I linked it. Go ahead and jump in there.
Yeah, I'll hop in.
No, it wasn't. I just think that execution on Sanctum was rough with Sunless not taking that other angle, and we kind of just... honestly, we only really got 2 fights out of that. They had capped a point first, we stood there for a while, and by the time we finally regrouped, we made the rotation, we finally lost the rotation on the second, and then by the time we came in for another time, it was already lost. Yeah, so, like I said, Village, I thought you played fine. The only difference I would have made would be where you hold when you defend is that, that top part, the May swap, but everything else was very well executed. And then the last round, I mean, the Reaper made a big play for that final. You probably would have won that fight. And then just small things for individual players. So, was Geku not here? Okay.
Yeah, he...
Your mic got muted again.
Yeah, I know, okay. He was online before, and then he said he got a haircut, and then he came back, and then he had to take a shower. So he came out, during the third map, and then we lost, so he never played. Yeah.
Okay, comp-wise for defense on this, personally, I like to play Orisa Sig on this just because when you're looking down these sight lines, from where my camera is right now, this is from where they come up those steps to there, they're constantly taking poke unless they're doing a rotation all the way to the right up the stairs, or they're going left side and then coming around that corner. But most teams usually just go straight through mid. Stupidly, but you have both this side, and if you notice they're not coming down mid, then rotate to the left side, because you'll have a better angle and still long sight lines for you to be able to kill something. So like I said, I would swap to Orisa Sig. Honestly, you could probably run Orisa Sig, Bap Brig, or Bap Zen, but I don't know. I gotta see Maddie's Brig before I'd say go Bap Zen or Bap Brig, I guess. And then for DPS wise, Echo Widow is fine. Again, long sight lines, or Ash Tracer. I mean, this comp that you're running, I understand it. Like, it's fine, and hopefully it works, but. For defense, yeah. You took too much poke. You took too much poke at the start. Yeah, I remember coming in for this and then real quick, and then you got fucking mauled. Yeah. Ate a rock. Not good. We don't eat rocks. They're not tasty.
They're bad for the health.
Bingo. Okay, and you guys called to let go of point. Wrong call. You just back up. Soon as Tusk dies in an early fight like that, you just back up. Hopefully you can go for a recontest and nobody dies. Preferably. If another person dies, yeah, you might as well, you can try to give up the point at there. But Laz already has nano, so just imagine if everyone had backed up, Maddie had come to speed you back, we would have been able to push in with a nano. Go for an early fight here with the nano. They don't really have many ults. They do have shatter and high noon. Yeah, so the reason why I asked about Geku being here or not is because I was really wondering why Chase was on Sombra. Again, we're giving them a lot of free cart progress. We have nano, we should just push in. Big shatter, good shatter. Good counter shatter. This is still winnable. If you need to, pop B. Yes, passive with ult usage and when you were engaging or not. Like, look how much free cart progress they got just because you didn't push forward. You gave them first point at the very start. Like, you should be holding that first choke as quickly as possible. Get as many fights in on the map as. I would say so. I mean, just because. Okay, so like, let's say you guys all backed up and you did recontest. That's the corner you would most likely be able to hold if you were to lose the second fight on first. Does that make sense? But normally the first choke is I would say better than the second one, because the second one, or that second corner, is people can flank and get on top of that high ground and just poke freely at you. Compared to the first one where they would have to make a flank to the left, where all you have to do is either make a shield adjustment or Chu just turns and eats. Just because it's closer proximity, Chu can just turn and DM will be able to reach that. But the second one, you're going to get poked from behind, or they flank to the left by the pillar, that kind of thing. Plus, it also gives you a second fight. A second guaranteed fight. Or maybe, possibly even a second and a half, maybe. Okay, you know he used Shatter. Initiate with Bomb here, just launch that bitch in. They're already down one. You're going way too aggressive, too fast. At least it worked out, but shield a little bit more. Chu might have not gotten demec'd. Just watch it. You need to be on high ground. Yes. No, not contest. Not contest. You, like, as soon as you won that fight and they backed up completely, you guys been like, all right, high ground immediately, like straight up there. Anyway,
yeah,
any other way you
just
can.
Not slow enough.
Sorry?
Or not fast enough. I mean.
Yeah.
Jason called it. It's just not fast enough, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, every time you're in a game of Overwatch, it always has to be, what am I doing at all times? Like, I fucking hate Stylosa now, but when he does his coaching videos, that's the one thing he always says, is every second you have to be asking yourself, what should I be doing? Like, there's always something you can be doing to either get better positioning, get some poke off, etc. Right? So you take this high ground immediately. Since you didn't, yes, you can recontest this, but it has to be, you have to use ults for it. So if you do, I would say bomb. Yeah. Right. I would say either bomb and nano or bomb and EMP. Preferably, I would have said bomb EMP. But because you don't take high ground and you had to push all the way back to the end of second, they're still getting all this free cart progress. Yep. Good attempt. Yeah. Yep, and we just gave him second for free. What the fuck was that? Yeah, dude, that was stupid as fuck. No, I'm saying, what? No, not you. I'm just saying, that's perfectly fine. I'm just saying, why did the Moira get caught? Dumb as fuck, bro. Gotta love Ryan Finn. Okay, so either EMP bomb this or EMP shatter. If you're confident enough that you think you can hit a shatter, then go for the EMP bomb. Because that is going to get more value than... I mean, not get more value, but if you're confident enough to land a decent shatter, it's going to be a lot easier to... How do I say this? Right. Good shatter. Rough though. Again, yeah, it should have been bomb EMP. And when Chu throws bomb, he can't throw it all the way in one direction. Yeah. When Chu throws bomb, he shouldn't be throwing it all the way this way. He should try to aim it somewhere in where the camera is right now. Because if he throws it right here, people are either forced in this little room, they can't really run back here, so they have to have shields, or they're forced over here, which still is sightline for the bomb. Yep. Honestly, I don't know how we didn't kill him. Yeah. Well, it takes 3 swings plus fire strike, I think, for... Yeah, but he's 225 now, though. Again, we don't shoot the sleeping Ryan. Yeah, we're being very passive with our ults. We didn't use... We've had EMP for almost all of second and third, and haven't used it yet. But we almost have bomb again, so I'd say try saving it for that. Hopefully Chu builds it fast enough. Yeah, honestly, you might... Oh, fuck me. Yeah. Yep. And I told you that, like I said, his mechanics are really good, his game sense on the hero is really good. His biggest problem is... sorry, I accidentally resetted it.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, fuck me.
Yeah. The biggest problem is the fact that he doesn't use ults fast enough. But I'd rather him use ults and get no value from it than keeping it the whole time. You know, I'd rather him throw 2 D.Va bombs that do nothing except zone compared to throwing a D.Va bomb that gets to 6k. I'd take that any day. This is fair.
No, Maddie was trying to do some ult tracking today.
Ult tracking should be supports.
She did it a couple times. It was like maybe 4 or 5 times that she said something that I can remember.
So I know CGL. I'm pretty sure they still have this rule. You had Naeem in the game, right?
Yeah.
The whole time. So I know there's a rule in CGL that you're allowed to do this if everyone is in the party that is in the same lobby. You can have a 7th man either calling or tracking ults.
Really? As long as they're on like the solo team spectator.
Right. As long as they're on the solo team spectator, they can track ults too. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's what we did with CGL.
All right, we're doing it. Then.
Yes, so including in scrims, it is, yes, and I don't know why they didn't switch it, but either way, I even practicing this in scrims, having whoever's on the bench to constantly be alt tracking, is needed. Like I tried that with my team to do it in scrims. Nobody fucking does it because they just want to sit on their phone. But hopefully someone out of you guys can do it, or is.
I think Name would. He watches.
Yeah. So.
I think he likes watching Chase. Generally.
Okay, wait for EMP, wait for EMP, wait. Again, we don't eat rocks. I EMP now. EMP now. EMP now. What does he do? Oh, we're waiting for box. Never mind. I'm stupid. I didn't even realize that we had bomb, but yeah, where you guys EMP bomb? That was good. Good hack. What's with the Hanzo chains?
Oh, if you want to pause, I'll explain my reasoning here. All right. So, my idea was because like a brawl like what just wasn't like straight up like brawling into their tanks wasn't working. In my opinion, because of the Junkrat just fucking Jason like every single fight, and so my idea was. Jason just like is just like a shield bot until we get a pick. So so I was thinking like I told Chase to go McCree here also, or like McCree or Ash or like something more like rangy, because like if we do that, like they can both beat Energy Ninja on his McCree from range easy, and then we like once we get a pick we can push in after that. But like and because like, if we put Jason like right in their face like all the time, the Junkrat will just melt him no matter what healing we have. And so that was my idea. Was just basically he becomes a shield bot until we get a pick, just creating space for our DPS to get a pick, and then yeah. So
okay,
I mean,
so
yeah.
let me explain now. Okay, I love these kind of thoughts. God, I love these thoughts because I used to think this shit all the time. Right? You could think something like that, right? Where you just get the pick before then, and then Jason just stays shield bot, right? Tusk has the right idea and just going double. Right, in theory, that's the thing. In theory, D.Va counters almost every character in the game, yet not, you know? So, like, thinking, like, when you think, I don't know, I used to have these thoughts all the time, and eventually it just, I don't know, you kind of filter it out some way. With what counters what. So, with the Junkrat being able to burn Tusk so much, the DPS shouldn't be it isn't needed to be swapped too much. With it, especially if you're gonna have a brawl comp. Like if you swap to the Hanzo.
I also kind of.
Go ahead.
I kind of just want to chase off Tracer. I mean not Tracer, but Sombra. Like he was holding his ult for so long, and I was trying to get him to switch also. Right. So I decided that by doing like McCree Hanzo.
That's understandable, but if that makes more sense. The other one.
It was a combination of both. Because I
get it. I understand the thought.
Yeah.
It makes sense in theory. But if you're trying to make this brawl comp work, the DPS is if you're trying to counter something, so you're basically trying to counter the Junkrat, that's not the switch that you need to make in order to counter the Junkrat. That would be more of like a soft counter to it, but if you want to make the brawl comp work and be able to counter the Junkrat at the same time, you need to swap supports. Or tanks in this case. Or tanks. If anything, last swaps to Moira. Either Moira or Bap, either one. Yeah, but then you can't really do anything for your Rhine. Then your Rhine definitely becomes a shield bot.
You were telling Maddie to play. You were telling Maddie to play break like on the Reinhardt's hip, but like I feel like into a Junkrat that's not the move, because as soon as like if his shield has to drop at all, yeah.
Not on the hip, but it should be close enough to the Rhine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's okay. I was making sure. Because I was saying like really like you. I would say like you need to play near the Rhine to like help him brawl, but like obviously Junkrat spam is literally gonna rape a brig. So.
Mm-hmm. Right. True. They're playing how you're supposed to be playing a death ball or brawl is you're just playing it like goats. That's literally just how you should be playing it. Yes, it's a different. You're adding DPS to it instead of another tank and another support, but that is the pinnacle of playing a brawl comp now. Is you're playing it exactly like goats, all together, all sustaining, and running over their team. So I understand the Sunless switch to Hanzo. I get it in theory. It makes sense. But swapping off of the Ana to a Moira to be able to sustain the Rhine, even through all that poke, is the better way. And Chu just needs to be on his ass with D.Va and eating everything that he can from the junk.
Yeah.
And when you're going to... And especially against a junk or a Pharah, any engagement that you have in a brawl comp has to be quick pace and done efficient, like done as fast as possible. Because one, there's so many shots that they can get out before you run somebody over. If you're all focusing one person against a Pharah and a junk, then by the time they finally get a pick, you're hopefully already going to trade one out. This is going to be your hardest fight. I gonna say it. I doubt you guys are gonna win this just because ult advantage wise, they have 5 coming into this.
They popped all 5.
Yep.
It's pretty bog.
Good beat. We just need to keep. Oh my word. Good try on the shatter. Risky attempt at the pin. That's fine. I mean, yeah, they popped all out anyway. Yeah, they popped 5 ults. They should be winning that fight. But the last fight the fight before was so messy that I understand why it was needed to pop so many ults. Plus, you had a DPS change.
I will simulate an upcoming mission to identify all possible outcomes.
Please tell me somebody called that trap. Hopefully you, because I heard it like a mile away. Yeah, I know, I'm Voskaya, I heard it. Okay, anytime you're coming down Blizzard World, avoid this choke. Just don't even go in this choke. Go left room, or if you are going down this choke, make sure you're rotating right and not just going straight at them. Hug the walls, start pushing over. Shield down, no. Good pull, good pick. Good flash. Shield, pull, good pull. Good, focus lamp. Then we focus the Ryan, he has no shield. Nice. Yep, I'm fine with the Matrix too, that works. Nice. Good. Only thing for Orisa for you, make sure you're placing down that shield as fast as possible. You took 200 damage before you finally put the shield down. Yes, when you were out the corner. Yep. Again, with the spam, I would just put a shield up close. So from when I pause, just as far forward as you can. Not as far forward, but enough that if a junk spams through, it's not going to hit anyone. Yeah, that's fine. You put your shield too far back from where they're holding. I mean, it got burned in a second anyway. Fortify a little bit too early, but fine. That shield is a little bit too far forward. If anything, you're going to try to point it exactly right in front of their shield. But you did get a pick, so if once they start backing up, then yeah, I understand the thought. Yep. Good. That was perfect flux. Anytime somebody pops Amp Matrix and you're running double shield against it, and you have flux, use it. Like that. That's getting enough value out of it in itself. Burn lamp. Pick. Again, shield. Shield. Okay, that shield being there, from when I paused it, straight in front of you, that shield being there, it also, by the time they start pushing in again, you're going to have another shield ready. So think of the tech where it used to be on a shorter cooldown where you shoot it straight in the air and it falls down, and by the time it came down, you had another one. You know what I'm talking about? Same thing applies for this. You'll have a shield. They'll be able to they'll still have to break through that shield and then break past the other shield that you'll have ready once they come around the corner. I'd pop bongos early here just to make sure they can't touch. Okay, never mind, they don't touch anyway. Good pull. Pull. Good attempt on the Ana. Again, start collecting space, push forward with Chu. There you go. Let's heal your DPS. Okay, once you see them come around the corner, that's when you pop bongo. You shatter, you know it. Don't know why we use trance. Oh, shatter. Yeah, but even if the lamp was a little bit too far forward.
Yeah, that weird back there.
Oh no, you didn't have lamp soon enough. I understand it. Well, I don't even know how you didn't die. Also, you guys are pushed up I'd say just a smidge too far. Like where the card is at right now, that's where shield should be. You pop Amp Matrix right there. Since you have bongo, I would stick with it. At least for one more turn. Yes, yeah, eventually. Okay, anytime you face this team, make them alt dump. Just go for dry fights because they do that quite frequently when they're just like, alright, we'll use this alt and this alt, and then they use 4 alts. Like that's worst thing you could possibly do if you're trying to defend. If you know you're facing a bunch of alts, then yeah, definitely.
I feel like most teams, or not most teams, but a lot of teams will tend to do that too.
Yes. Shield, bongo. Try to keep bongo around a corner. Okay, once that Ryan pinned through and you saw it, you should be turning to focus him down faster. Okay. Fortify. Nice. Don't pull directly at someone. You want to try to pull them closer away from any kind of cover. It's harder, yeah. You just pull a little bit more to the, you at them, but just a little bit more to the left or right. What did he eat? I didn't see. Oh, he just ate it. Got it. Okay, we switched to Brig. Good pick. Shouldn't have popped Fortify, you didn't need to. Yep. I'll get to it. I'll explain it eventually. Yes, I'll explain it eventually. Once we get on Volskaya, I'll go over it. Because there's a specific point that I remember that's good full flux. Fucking massive. See a shatter and you know it. He's looking for it. Good shield. Good shield. He's dead. Yes, you did. I think you did. Either you did or Chew did, I'm not sure. But it was like a millisecond of blocking it. Again, not... Okay, nope. Alright, fuck it. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'll explain it now. Fuck Volskaya. Oh god, that was so tilting. You'll see. Question. How many people does it take to deal with a flanking tracer? Tusk, shut up.
6.
Clearly, apparently. No, look. No. Right. No, they're getting respawns. You need to be on the cart. Only, like, you're running a Brig. Just have Maddie whip shot her, or if she comes in close, just fucking bash the bitch. It's fine. Like, we don't need fucking all 6 of us to turn around to shoot a fucking
I'm pretty
tracer.
sure I was calling for that.
Any kind of flanker. You just need 1 or 2 people. That's it. You need the person that she's trying to focus her, and then you need somebody else to peel. We don't need 6 people. We need 1 person to turn around and peel. If that's not enough, at most you have 2 people turn around. That's it. We don't need 6 fucking people. Like, we constantly do this, and I guarantee you, we could have gotten to, I mean, even the cart at least touching the yellow box before they get respawns out. Good pull on the ball.
Is there a way to get experimental changes in the practice range?
Yeah, but I don't think it'll matter for you guys, or it shouldn't. You should be, well, yeah,
The honor
sure,
change
not
is
sure.
nice. Very nice.
Yeah, but maybe not.
Quality of life right there. Quality of team fight. The fair one.
Why did we back up after 1 person got picked? Not really. They don't have many ults. They have Sig ult. Yeah, that's it. And you also have a lamp. Still, okay, when you have momentum like that, when they're forced to swap off different heroes, or somebody's still in their spawn, which the Lucio was still in spawn, you could have, I think okay, I don't want to say he was for sure, but I'm pretty sure he was. Anyway, you keep pushing forward. Like, if you would have stayed there a little longer, Maddie would have gotten rally, we could have built more ults, maybe Sunless gets high noon. You're just playing against the flux. Only Chase died. Good pull. Ooh, that's a lot of spam. They swap over. Again, you have ults. I don't think you need to switch here. If anything, get off double hit scan and go to something that's going to be able to pressure tanks like a Doom or a Reaper. They played it smart, kited. That's fine. That's fine for where you popped it. You shouldn't have popped Fortify for the trap. I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, perfect time, Nano. Good stun. Massive stun. Focus the Sig. Good. Unlucky, everyone's dead. Never mind. Okay, now you swap over to Ryan. is when I would probably say.
What's this?
Trace is good on Trace is good on Tracer. He loses quite a bit of duels.
Yeah, Energy played really well today. It's also 12, by the way.
Do we even get a touch? Yeah, we do. Okay. We do. Holy shit! What a tire. Shit. Again, on attack for Blizzard World, you guys played phenomenally. All up until third point. Third point, we just made minor mistakes here and there. But it was more the defense that really killed you guys. I mean, you were rolling into third with like a fucking 4-minute time bank, so still nothing to scoff at, but should have been able to cap sooner. Okay, next code.
Also, I was in the practice range with fucking. Oh wait, the fair thing isn't in patch notes anymore.
Where she can drop
What?
straight down.
Yeah, it's not an experimental.
It must have gotten rid of it. It sounds pretty broken.
I was trying to do it, and I was like, I couldn't do it. I want to see the Hanzo cancel thing.
That'd be nice, yeah. Alright. Comp. What made you guys think this was gonna be a good comp? Used to. Not really. Not against it. At that point, you might as well run a Diva, especially for this map. There's so much high ground control that a Winston going up there alone with just a fucking bubble is not going to be nearly as impactful as a Diva coming up there with you to DM you. Yes. And if anything, you just switch the ball. Again, okay. That was one thing that you need to work on. You need to be warming up on all of your tanks, and at least once a week, doing the small shit that when I first started kind of trying to coach you on Winston, to do that same stuff.
How do you cancel the arrows?
At the very, probably press the same button.
It's R2 for some reason. Sonic arrow, or it's Sonic arrow, so you cancel it.
Oh. For at least once a week, you should be trying to be warming up, just to keep everything fresh. Like leaps like this, I can do in my sleep. But for someone like you, you should be trying to do this. I watched all of this map. Kinda, yeah. You probably would have gotten at least 30-40% of your ult. You're getting poked down too much. Okay, you're fine now. Yeah, they were hitting some shit. Yeah. This is the map that you were playing shit on. No offense, but Winston, when you have when you have that high ground, you don't need to leap in order to do anything. I don't know if you got booped back, which fucked it up, because I'm assuming you were gonna try to dive to Mercy, but you don't need to. You shouldn't be leaping like how you did. I'm assuming you just got booped though. But good bubble from Chu. Okay, when you're leaping personally, when you're leaping on this map, you want to control up here, especially if they're going to hold these corners. Because all you got to do is sit on this corner and tase them from right up here. Either it's forced for them to back up, or forced for them to come in here. I mean, even if, like, I fucking love, probably one of my favorite Winston maps to play is Volskaya. Just because you can jump on that high ground and you can just look down and tase them without really having anyone contest you.
What? I'm so confused. So you know how, like, okay, if you charge an arrow with Hanzo, this is so off topic. You charge an arrow with Hanzo, and you press, like, secondary fire, it cancels it or whatever. So instead of putting it to, like, instead of setting that to, like, to cancel the storm arrow, you have to press your fucking sonic arrow to cancel it. What the fuck?
Especially if you want to make a sonic storm arrow.
I know. That's so dumb. I tried changing my control because I swapped my primary fire to R1, and so I don't know, I tried switching stuff around and did nothing. Yeah, it's just fucking sonic arrow apparently.
Again, anytime you leap in, make sure you're getting the full combo damage. Do the melee when you land. You didn't do it on the Moira. It is, and you eventually get the point back. Good collapse on the Sig. Good, you pressured him out. Chase gets the cleanup.
I am on fire. Objective I. Hey there. New defense point. Objective 3.
Yep. Another fucking Junkrat trap. Okay, when the voice line went off for Junkrat that said "Don't move," did you not hear that was to the right? Jesus, dude, be more aware. Again, another fucking trap. Dude, I get it. I get that part. I'm just saying the voice line part. You should have been able to hear that. Good kill. I understand this pain when, like, a DPS gets fucking pocketed and you're just trying so hard to fucking juggle them. Rip. Yep. I mean, it's a good primal if you get a kill, yeah. Yeah, you did. Which is a good primal. No, you just got the one. You're trying to get the McCree instead. I would have swapped over to Ryan after that. That's not what make you should switch. The part is you're running on a Mercy. You're not going to be able to close the gap fast enough.
Good.
Oh yeah, this is when you nano the Mercy. Fucking unlucky.
Dude, I was fucking pissed.
Yes, I know. That's like
it's
one
on
of the first
fucking
times
Jason.
I've heard you
It's
rage.
on Jason. Bro, I was like, bro, I don't understand. Like, it was like clearly on him, and I press it, and then I was like, wait, where's? And I died. I was like, did it get canceled because he was like getting res, so it like didn't go off on him because he wasn't like officially like alive yet. And then it was on Maddie.
Rip.
Fuck. Dumbass game.
Once you swap the Ryan, you just swap off the Mercy. Chase and Sunless don't need a pocket for the heroes that they're playing. As I say that, Sunless dies. Yeah, it's a weird bug. I've done it before too. Again, we don't eat rocks. Not nutritional. Not good for you. Yeah. He's going for shatter. You can see him looking for it. You know what I mean when I say someone's looking for it, right? This
Jason was just being
Deadeye
charitable.
was actually life-saving. Oh wait, no, you can't. No, you don't cap the point. That's right. Because somebody gets picked. You get picked. Grab the ball. They get shattered. Okay, here's when the choke king thing comes into play. I know the elevator's kind of a bitch sometimes. I'll explain in a second. I know it's kind of a bitch sometimes, but taking this elevator avoids this choke completely. You get the elevator, one, you get the high ground, you force anyone off, but also it forces them to play on point, closing the gap so you're not having to contest coming through a fucking choke where they're just going to spam you out with the junk. You know what I mean? So everyone taking the elevator up, coming down, forces them back to point because you just negated a choke, and forces you to fight on point, which is beneficial more to you than them. Anytime you hear Hammond come in for a pile drive, shield and look towards him. Make sure he doesn't get the damage for it, or just anything for it. Okay, I think this is the same thing. Same fucking thing as Blizzard World. No, okay, again, we are very passive. No, not even the shatter thing. You start pushing forward and nobody else does. Like, if anything, Maddie and Chu should be up there. Sunless, Laz, where you're playing, that's fine, but bare minimum where Maddie and Chu should be up with you. So communicating that to Tusk that hey, we're not ready yet is something that support should be trying to do. Yeah. Yeah, I understood. That was kind of tilting. Like, are we playing the same game? No, this is where it is actually. No, is it? No, I think this is it too. Yep. I believe so. And we need to be swapping off the Tracer here. If they're not going to run anything that can contest Chase, just put Chase on something he's incredibly good at, Ash Widow, and just give him high ground. Like, he gets picks. Just let the man get the picks.
Yeah, I was calling for Widowmaker there, and I think he heard me. I'm pretty sure he did.
Maddie has to touch. She almost has to too, though. Oh, that's unlucky. Yeah, unlucky. Again, so I'm gonna show you this in a second, but why I called this comp is the same reason for Blizzard World. Honestly, if you look at this map and compare it to Blizzard World first, it's almost the exact same thing. So compare the middle truck to the big ass statue in the middle, right? You have both of these long sight lines that if you hold right next to them, you have a long sight line to poke them down as they come towards you. Once you get on point, you can still stand on the opposite side of point, poke them down. Like that's the rotations you should be trying to make. Is whatever side they go to, you're on the opposite side poking them down. Make sense? If you do, then Maddie has to get good on both of those. I'm fine with the Zen. I just called the Mercy because one, their Tracer was kind of fucking you, and I mean, 2. I mean, if Ashe needs a pocket. To get the one shots, if you're not running a Ashe, you should just be running the Widow with it. Then. Again, we don't hold. No, not entirely. You didn't. Let me ask you, anytime you've watched any Overwatch League team play on Volskaya, where do they hold?
Back left.
I'd say like 20 steps behind you. They almost hold on point or on Mega. Like it, you don't hold at the truck. You poke right here. Like same distance. You can your shots reach it. Do the same amount of damage for that range. You're just giving them free poke at you from here. Being able for them to close the distance much faster. Good pick on the Pharah. Shield. 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 Hey, shield.
Shield.
I'd say let the pile drive come through. Don't waste fortify. That's your most important cooldown. Now, that's your most important cooldown over pull. Again, same thing. You don't want to be playing here. Once they get to the box, that's when you want to back up, because all they have to do, let's say if they actually did run a Lucio, actually they are running a Lucio. All they have to do is speed onto you, and they already closed the distance before you get like 5 shots in. No, you just put your shield kind of in an awkward position, and your junk is free poke. Yeah. Ashe gets Chase gets the pick. Okay. I'm using this as an example just because it fits for a lot of different scenarios. You don't need to put your shield directly at the person. The shield's pretty big in the cone that it makes. All you have to do, you put your shield for where the most of their team is. So like if you point it on an angle, like the very tip of it is pointing like this way, it blocks this, and if you guys are playing in the dome of the shield, it also blocks the Ashe's damage. You don't need to point the shield right at them. Right. Calling for the chase up here is fine, but you shouldn't be the one to do it. Don't eat fire strikes. Fire strikes aren't healthy either. Pull. Pull. Oh, you were saving it. Okay. Now you back. Now you back. As soon as you get that pull, you back up. Bongo is fine for popping. I get that. You should have probably put a shield trying to protect it a little bit more. They start popping ults. I was about to say, how many ults did they pop? Okay, I was counting. I just didn't know if they had popped. When I was watching, I was counting, but I didn't know if they had popped Valk or not. So, yeah, they only really roll up in here with a Bob and a Sig ult. Still, I mean, even the 2 ults, you should be able to still be able to hold this. Should. Okay, they do switch. Okay, they have the Ashe with the. Okay, why the Hanzo pick?
Wait, what?
Why the Hanzo pick?
I'm not watching. Hold up.
Does a VOD review.
Fuck it, closed.
Doesn't watch it.
Alright, sorry, I was just something.
Are you watching?
Almost. It's taking a while to pull up. Alright, we're good.
Why the Hanzo pick? I don't remember personally, but no.
I don't think I did.
This map isn't particularly great for double sniper. Like looking at this point,
There's not a lot of like off angles you can take.
Yeah, not
Just
really. I mean, you
straight.
can, but I wouldn't say with an Ashe. If anything, the Hanzo takes the off angle, Chase stays where he's at. But even if it's not the best for double sniper, just because it's just not.
I don't think I called for Hanzo.
If anything, I probably would have stuck with the Echo. He just needs to be playing either on the ground or around that pillar.
Yeah, I couldn't heal him at all, pretty much. Just he was in the air and shit. So.
Right. Good pull. Good attempt on the rock. Good pick. I know it might not have felt like it at the time, but did you guys feel more success with this comp than versus the Brawl comp? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good attempt to fortify Bob. Oh, sorry, you wanted me to go third person for this, my bad. When you're holding on this point, normally I try to angle my like I understand where you are, but most of the time you want to be on the left side. I know they take the high ground for it, but oh, that's why they get 2 picks, and then yeah, they get the go button for it.
Maddie did it like after she died. Maddie did it like as she died. Yeah, she said it like she's like, oh, Jackar's behind, and then like as she like lost her HP.
Yeah.
And went to spawn.
Unlucky. Yes, you lost because of comps, but it was also honestly it was just it was multiple things. Yes, but I'd think at least maybe not bad comps, but you could have been running something better. When they have that junk, anything that you guys were running, you guys were getting fucked by it. Laz, I know you're an incredible Ana. We can't always rely on you playing Ana. Moira is sometimes the better pick. I know she's a fucking shitty hero to play, but it's just how it is.
Yeah. See, okay, honestly, I think the move there, especially on a couple like what like called Lady Jang, they were in like fucking Junkrat and Reaper and shit like that, or I think I don't know, they ran McReaper and shit like that, and like I think because of the Junkrat, I think it's easier instead of us adapting our brawl to play better against it. We just play not brawl, just play better like a different comp toward like into it, like double shield snipers or double shield whatever. I know, but like then ball.
No. You would stick with the brawl, but you would just switch off the Ana to either Bap or Moira.
If there's a possibility that we don't play brawl into something like that again, like on a map where it's better for double shield, I think we should. I think it's better that. I mean, also, I think one of you said earlier, like that, like we weren't like I think it was Plaz saying like we don't like we were playing brawl, but like weren't actually brawling.
No, I mean, I was just explaining brawl in a general sense of like you're supposed to be playing it like a goats comp, but
yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just feel like in general like we're not bad at brawl, but I think like double sniper. Obviously, I think double sniper, like double shield, or just double shield in general fits our strengths a little better.
I don't think so. I still think brawl and dive is your best comps in general. You just got to play it better. We as a team, most of you are pretty passive. I think in general the most aggressive people are Tusk and Maddie. like especially Maddie on Lucio. Um, you
Or Zen.
no, I think her Zen's actually somewhat more passive, but I don't know. I don't see a lot of her Zen play. However, the people who are probably the most passive are you and probably Chu. I'd say. I feel like, I mean, you play Ana so much. I feel like you just might have that mentality of you need to be playing further back, or you need to be. You know what I mean?
I think I said before. It's like, it's not like necessarily thinking like I need to play passively here. It's more of like if I live, it's better than if I die. So like I'm obviously that's kind of like why I
No, I
would be
understand.
playing passive to not.
Right.
It's the same reason my Zen like isn't that good, because like I'm okay at Zen, but I think I don't don't play aggressive enough, because my idea is still I'm squishy as fuck,
Right.
and I know that like Maddie isn't always going to be able to peel for me. So like if I'm dead, or if I can just play a little more passively and still do some stuff, then it's better than me trying to do like more and then dying because of it.
So I'd say on this week when you're playing a brawl comp, don't play Ana. Just figure out how to play the style. Stick with the Moira, just because you're gonna it pigeonholes you into playing more of grouped up together brawl style. You know what I'm saying? You have the AoE, you have the heal orb. You're gonna be staying close together, compared to when you have an Ana. You can take more flanks because she can just heal you just by looking at you. You know.
Just gross.
I know. I get it.
I fucking hate Moira. Like I'm better than I used to be, but I just don't enjoy her.
No one does.
In the slightest.
That's just one of the characters
No,
that
people
nobody
enjoy
fucking
Moira.
enjoys.
Maddie said she's enjoyed Moira.
Okay, that's because she's stuck on fucking Mercy and Lucio. I mean, Lucio, I think it's fun as fuck. But...
Lucio's fun as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Ana, Lucio, and Zen are the most fun.
I like Bab. And
oh shit, yeah, Bap. Okay, then 4.
yeah, I mean, and again,
Bap is,
I
I
like
okay.
Brig too, but that's just me.
Also, I think Bap is playable in more than just double shield.
Yeah.
But I think that he's like the best in double shield, but I think he still like works in other situations.
He can be. I think if you're gonna make another adaptation to, if you are dead set against playing this Moira, switch to the Bap. Switch to the Bap Lucio, because you're still getting that AoE heal from Bap. You're also getting an immortality field. Sure, that's fine. If that's the style that you want to lean into, play the Rhine Sig with the Bap Lucio. That's fine. I mean, I think I've told you everything. Hopefully that you're gonna remember it. I don't think that doesn't matter. You can't just blame it on something like that. You should be able to just drop it and pick it up.
It's like saying like it's Brock, so it's okay that we lost.
Exactly. As a team, no. You shouldn't even be doing that, because it was together as the team that you all played kind of shitty. Like, there was just either nobody was following up, we were way too passive,
yeah.
We weren't using ults fast enough, everything. We just played like a passive team and let them roll over us most of the time. That, and we weren't really countering their comp very well. If they're gonna run the junk constantly, just stick with the double shield. Double shield, or you have to play incredibly aggressive onto them. So like for a control map, so you just have to play incredibly aggressive onto them with. I don't think it does anything to counter it. You're just looking for a mirror.
Also, everyone. So Geku came in at the end and was saying like, "Why didn't we go Pharah?" And then Maddie was crying about why we didn't go Pharah. But then like, yeah, we can like run Pharah, and like, cause they were running like junk tracers at one point, which is like Pharah's fine there. But then like, I don't think Blizzard's a good Pharah map. And then also we like It's like if we switch to Farah, then the energy's immediately gonna go to Ash or
which
McCree.
he did. Anytime we played the Echo, same thing.
Exactly. It's like
we went through
I don't.
Ash.
Yeah.
It's not that it wouldn't work. It's still like if anything, you go Echo over the Pharah. But it's just, yeah. Sorry.
Wait.